Hey guys, what's going on? In this episode, I'm actually working on the little monsters you can see behind me. Today I'm going to be installing some Megan Racing Easy Street coilovers. It took a while to get them here, but I finally got them. Let's see how it's going to go. Alright, as I said, we're going to be doing the Megan Racing Easy Street coilovers. Kind of dark in here, I apologize about that, but we'll get it done. So this kit, as you can see, I've already opened it to make sure everything was there and undamaged. The kit that I paid for was non-adjustable. This kit is adjustable, so I don't know if they updated their design or sent me the wrong product, but we got some instructions here. Put some packing stuff back in to keep everything from rattling around. We've got shortened stabilizer bar links. We have tools and the adjuster knobs. And shocks, springs, and struts. And this is going to hopefully create a 2-inch drop, take up the wheel gap. And I don't know if you can see in there or not. Let me grab my flashlight. We're going to be changing out the factory stuff because I'm sitting at 82,000 miles now and past time to change them. So it should be a fairly easy job. Should be. Let's get started. Okay, first off, got to get the car in the air, get the tires off, then we can see what we're doing. Set the tire over the way, and now we can actually see what we're supposed to be looking at. Take you off the stand here and show you what I'm doing. Okay. I know I'm going to have to take the brake line loose. It's just a little rubber grommet that pops in. Same over here. This is my wheel speed sensor. Again, just a rubber grommet that pops in. I don't know if you can see that or not. This will take a Allen key and a wrench to pop this loose. This is my stabilizer bar link, and same thing on that end. Then I've got 2 bolts here and here. And then I'll lower the car and take the hat off up top. I'll get that done and be right back. Alright guys, I got one side done. I figured I'd show you the other side since I'm streaming. Too much gets one side, you guys get one side. How's that? Alright, so what I've done is I've taken the nuts off these 2 bolts, and I haven't pulled them out all the way out yet. The reason why is because I got some things I need to disconnect, and these just snap in. This is your wheel speed sensor wires. You just grab it with 2 fingers and pop. There it is. Same with your brake line. I know it's hard to see, it's dark in here, it's 10 o'clock at night, but right here you can see the rubber grommet. You just grab it with 2 fingers. This one's a little bigger, a little harder. Pop, there it is. Now, pull the 2 bolts out. One, and this one's going to be a little more difficult because now it's holding the weight of your hub. Just push in a little bit, work it back and forth. Sometimes you can unscrew it easier. Pop, there she is. Now you just kind of work it out of there. There it is, it's loose. Now I just got to lower the car, take the bolts out of the top, and she'll come out. I'll be back when I've got that done. Alright, to get to the top nut, you can see the shaft right there in top nut, and it's tucked under the cowl. Well, we're in luck, that cowl comes off. You grab this and pull. That comes out. Set it over there, and various clips you have to remove. Set that over there. There will be one more there. There's a hidden one on both sides, as you can see there. And a couple other clips. You may have to remove the wipers to get the cowl off, but I'm pretty sure you do. So I'll do that and I'll be back. Okay, got the cowling off there, got the wipers removed, and you're going to find your wiper motor and the tray that it sits in. This tray needs to come out as well. It's not that hard. You're going to have a bolt here, a couple in the back that are pointed straight at your face, one here, a couple there, and this one here that actually holds this portion of the linkage. Again, not that hard. You just take your time, be patient. I'll be back when I've got this out. Remember I said take your time and be patient? I found a hidden boy back in there. Take off this screw here, this one, and where'd it go? I haven't put it back in yet. This one here. This one will want to stay in the rubber grommet. That's fine as long as you don't lose it. Who cares? Disconnect the plug, slide the whole assembly out this direction, and boom, you have access to take this whole tray out. I'll take that out and I'll be back to show you how I get the top nuts off. Hey, where did my strut go? Oh, that's right, I finally got it out. Alright, I'll show you guys how I did it. Once you get the wipers removed, the cowling, and the wiper, I'm going to call it a wiper pan. I don't know what the proper term is, but anyway, the pan that all the wiper linkage and everything sits in, it's a clear shot. So you take what the Australians call a daka daka, at least to my knowledge anyway, and go done. Alright. Old versus new. Let me get this pulled back here. Excuse me. And you can see there, and that's not even adjusted all the way down. It's going to be a huge job. I'm actually going to have to take some measurements and drop it 2 inches because that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. So I'll get everything tore apart on this side and I'll show you how I'm going to do the measurements. Alright, once you take the top mount off and switch it over to the coilover, lay them side by side, make sure they're put it up against each other, or level with each other, I guess I should say, and take the old tape measure, and I've already measured this one out to about 20.5 inches, which means I'm going to have to unscrew the mount from the body for a little while. And that's how I'm going to measure these out to get them kind of close, and then I'll figure everything out once I get it aligned and on the rack. Okay, I knocked this collar loose right here, spun the body out of the bottom mount to get to where the original is 20.5 inches tall. I wanted a 2-inch drop, so I spun this to where it's from top to bottom 18.5 inches, obviously. Then, to my understanding, you loosen these, back them off, and then just go to where I'll need to tighten it a little bit more, but you go to where it just touches the hat, and that's 0 preload. To my understanding, that's where it's supposed to be, but trial and error as with any aftermarket part. Alright, I'll finish what I'm doing here, get the other front done, and I'll show a little bit of assembly. Alright, I've got both sides installed. Again, sorry it's dark, but installation at this point is now the reverse of a removal. You'll tighten up your top hat up here. Once that's tight, you just kind of rock everything into place, and since this is 2 inches higher now, you'll have to pick up the A-arm and push it in as you put a bolt in, and then attach your speed sensor and your brake line, sway bar end link. Then we go back to the rear. I'll see you there. Alright, got them installed. I don't have the sway bar links in yet, but I have put on the brake hose and the wheel speed sensor wire. I found out these come on top of the coilovers. In this particular case, they won't fit with the original top hats. So take them out, put the top hats on, should be good to go. Might be ahead of yourself to just buy new top hats to put on these. I had a little bit of trouble even with a spring compressor, but it is what it is. I need to get this done and out of the shop tonight because it's not actually my shop. I just work here, and they said I need to be out by 6 o'clock in the morning at the latest, or earliest, depending on how you see that. Anyway, I don't know if you can see in there or not, but I don't have the adjustment screws put in yet. I will put those in when I get it back on the ground. I'm not worried about them right now. Alright, I'll get the sway bar links put in, and then we'll move to the back. Okay, I got the front finished, and now it's low enough that it still sits on the lift. To get it off, I'm going to have to jack it up, but this particular lift, I can unscrew it and make it shorter. So I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Alright, I'm going to have to take a break. It's getting pretty close to 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting tired. I need to shower. And I'm going to have to remove my sound system to get to the top of the rear shocks, unfortunately. So I'm going to get some sleep. We'll pick it back up tomorrow. See you then.